Good morning, world. I thought I would check in. As you can see, I have not made my bed because I'm really up too early. I couldn't sleep all last night, pretty much. But I finally fell asleep to a Brian Scott audio talk of a chapter out of a book, and it was about Lord Saint Germain. And it wasn't the I Am Discourses, but it was a previous book written by the same person who has met Lord Saint Germain when he was alive. That's a whole nother topic to talk about briefly, to bring into this conversation. But I mostly just want to say hello. I don't know if I'm going to jump on again. If I do, it'll be with more information. Again, I'm going to be all about art, crystals, staying light, staying bright, and some little tips and current events. The little bit of current events that come my way. In some way, of course, they're probably secondhand in the sense that there were interviews that already happened. Some people may have gotten these things through Telegram. Download that app. It's just really starting to understand a little bit how to use it. It's, to me, a little complicated. I was a part of a couple of other groups, but I never could delete any of the information on my phone. It wouldn't delete, so I just removed myself from the groups. And it was information I'm kind of getting. Some of it, I belong to Spiritually Raw, so I'm getting some information through my laptop and my phone. I don't need it in a Telegram group. I don't need 400 videos and messages and another thing that I may not do. So just do a little update on some things. So I'm actually in the process of, again, taking care of this studio bedroom, utilizing another room. I'm still organizing. So I'm going to finish organizing and do some art today and just keep light things around me myself. I already know that we are not going to stay in any semblance of fascism. We are not moving toward communism. There may be two timelines going. There certainly may be some people who don't understand, don't care, don't know what's going on, want socialism, want communism. But for the most part, there's millions more who want love, light, liberty, the whole world to be united, and for us to bring each other up. You know, we're learning, and more than less, to stay in a higher vibe, whether they call it or not, and to have really cool days and fun. So basically, I haven't followed this a lot, but if you happen to see it, there's like an audio show. It could be something you see actually with the voices. I think it's more of an audio communication. It's called Fireside Chat. I forget that it is the first time I'm really like hearing it more. I've seen it advertised, but I had it sent to me with one of my groups. So Fireside Chat with L. Lynn Wood, you probably know, is the huge attorney in the United States. He started showing up on Twitter and dropping a lot of hints and stuff. I've only listened to about 14 minutes. A lot of that was an introduction. Then Lynn Wood came on, who he himself believes in God, and he's a person who talks about God as he. But if those things kind of turn you off, just kind of switch it around to source, because there are a lot of people who are speaking very positively and they happen to use the word God. But he is, which I had heard through other channels, that so an inauguration traditionally happens at 12:01 p.m. in the afternoon, USA time. That'd be Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. But he was mentioning that people had got in touch with him that 10 hours before they saw the inauguration from a place in Spain, or it actually began in this country 17 minutes earlier, which is interesting because whether you believe it or not, the number 17 is the letter Q in the alphabet, if that means something to you, or you've heard people mention that number 17 before. And then he mentioned that a friend of his said, they were watching the inauguration where the infamous Lady Gaga is introduced. So I'm calling her infamous. I was never into her music. Do I think she has a really good voice? I do. I thought she sounded really good, and Pretty Woman and all that. But she was being introduced, and they flipped the channel, and she was ending the same song. Interesting. It has been said that this is just everything but pantomime. Things have to go into a big play, so it gives more chance for people who doubt, haven't followed, voted another way, just don't know, to wake up to what's really going on. Um, so I hope that will help a little bit. Also, I had gotten something through Telegram, and it was from an Army sergeant who was in special, like a special forces, like psychology forces, and that's about 80 minutes, and it basically, in a nutshell, explains the history relationship between the beginning of the United States, a contract that happened with England and the King, and then what's going on in Rome. Always do this triangle thing. It's going on in Rome, and also it just it explains it really really well. So that I'm not going to do it here right now. I also want to talk to you about blue calcite. One second, I'm going to show you. This is an example of blue calcite. This is a crystal. Let's see if I can do this better. Move my thing. There, let me get something dark to showcase it. Maybe this will do it. Not really, it's bad. This way? Oh, I'm gonna get a handle on this with this light and stuff, so sorry about that. Let's see. That doesn't work. Okay, so however I can do it, it's blue calcite. Mostly looks white right now. There's a little bit of blue right there. Okay, there it is. You can see it a little bit better. It's an example of blue calcite. So blue calcite is a communication stone. It's a spiritual stone. And I was reading more that when it's partnered with other stones, that enhances those properties. And there's specific stones to enhance communication, spirituality, relationships, and I believe even some psychic communication. I've been drawn to a lot of blue stones lately. So I'm going to keep you posted on this. I'm not going to make a pendant out of this one. It's I'm not really interested because it's very, very uneven all over the place like that. But I wanted to come on to let you know that just stay as calm, as beautiful, as bright as you can. I was going to just mention I smudged my home this morning because my father went out. So I don't have to deal with him telling me the house smells. He'll probably be back in a couple of hours. And if I think it's going to smell, I'll open a window or something. But I did just enough. In fact, I got to go check and make sure that I really like put it out. So it's not still going. I'm really, and I hope to, like, I'm going to have this room transformed. It'll probably still look the same to you, maybe, but I'm going to just, I ordered another table so I can really like lay out my stuff and feel like I'm on the assembly line getting things done rather than just being, I got all kinds of papers and then I have my art papers and then I have things I write down and it's too much. I need to be more, I need to have more things more organized. So I'm still always going to keep telling the truth and have a person working with me to get this better. I would love to have streaming across the bottom. And if I have to, just make my own channel somewhere else. But because I'm, unless I get caught doing whatever I said earlier just now, because I'm banned from Facebook till tomorrow morning. I think it's tomorrow morning. I think it's the 23rd. No, today's the 23rd. So I'll check it out because I thought it's Sunday. Unless it's Sunday the 20. No, it's either the 24th or the 31st. I'll check it out. But anyway, so I'm just going to keep finding a way to talk to you, get things off my chest, and, stay bright, stay light. And yes, as much as I'm super positive, I feel like when I see a lot of people in masks. So here's the thing, guys. When I see you in masks and you parked far away because you do that little exercise like at the grocery store parking lot or a shopping mall or something and you park far away, or maybe you don't want people to hit your car or whatever that psychology is, or you just want to get whatever, and you happen to park far away and you're walking from your car like quite a distance to the grocery store door with the mask on, and you're inside and you're walking with a mask on. You I'm sorry that you're programmed that way. But if there's no saving you, there's no saving you. I still will say prayers. I will say good thoughts, but that is really mind boggling. Even as I speak to you, there's viruses around me and there's viruses around you all the time. It's who we are. It's War of the Worlds. Go see the first original one. The aliens died because all the germs and all the bacteria and all the stuff that we breathe, they couldn't handle. That's teaching you something. The movie's teaching you something, but they're mostly teaching you, get this, they're programming you. They're teaching you truths and then they're lying about things. They're showing you horrible things so you'll just learn to accept violence, accept what can ever happen, because they already did it. So the inauguration, as far as I'm concerned, is my opinion or based on what I look at. Go look at federalregister.gov. Capital letters, federalregister.gov. Scroll and look for executive orders. Under bye bye, there's nothing there. Food for thought. Yeah. 2 masks, they're saying. Some people already wear 2 masks. Maybe you'd like 5. 5. Oh, Pinocchio! Breathe and know you are God. That is. Breathe and know you are from an infinite intelligence so unfathomable and loving. We have yet to be more of it, but we are on our way. And you were meant to be guided by the stars. You were meant to be sovereign. And this is in process. This is in process. Don't you doubt any good thing. They are. I will keep you positive. I will keep you uplifted. I will keep bringing you the truth. I'll keep bringing you my art. I'm going to be working on that today. So by tomorrow, I'm going to show you something. It's taken me a while to just turn these rooms around and organize and label stuff. But, yeah. Good wishes to you all. My little kitey heart just loves you. Have a great day.